Hello, welcome to Dinar Intel Hub, where we break down global events and how they could connect to a possible Iraqi dinar revaluation. As always, nothing on this channel is financial advice. We are here purely for entertainment and open discussion. Now let's get into it. Today we are diving into a topic that is genuinely explosive. We need to talk about the Iran-backed militias operating inside Iraq. Getting these militias disarmed and either removed or brought under government control is one of the most serious and high-pressure challenges sitting on al-Sudani's plate right now as he works to put together this new government. So what actually happens next? What is his plan for dealing with these Iran-backed groups, especially coming in as a Shiite nominee? A senior source inside the coordination framework has reportedly said that al-Sudani has quietly told bloc leaders that working together to reshape the military landscape is not optional. It has to happen. He has apparently made clear that if Iraq does not get this right, it risks creating a situation with Washington that could seriously hurt Iraq's economy. According to New Arab, he sees this as something that absolutely must happen for his government to succeed, but he is also being realistic about it. He has said that disarming, integrating, or dismantling these groups cannot happen overnight. It requires a clear timeline, the right legal framework, and real security mechanisms in place first. This man is truly walking one of the thinnest lines imaginable right now. We all know that both Iran and the United States are constantly applying pressure on Iraq and its leadership. And right now, we are getting closer and closer to a moment where Iran's grip could be broken for good. That regime is weakened. Hopefully, we will see it brought to its knees. The people of Iran absolutely deserve so much better than what they have been living under. But here is the big question. Where does all of that leave Iraq? Al-Sudani is not a naive man. He is sharp. And I refuse to believe that he is going to throw away this incredible opening he has received from the US to just keep things exactly the way they are. Because the way things are is not working. The current situation is failing the Iraqi people every single day, and Iran is in a downward spiral. New Arab also reported that some members within the framework are pushing back, rejecting what they call outside interference in Iraq's sovereignty. That makes al-Sudani's room to move even tighter. But think about this for a second. You have a 40-year-old self-made millionaire, a man who built an entire business empire from nothing, just named Prime Minister designate. Now tell me honestly, do you really think that man is going to bow down to a regime that is already falling apart? I do not think so. Not for a second. When it comes to the tug-of-war between Iran and Washington, my bet is on Washington. Now, here is the reality. He has to walk carefully while this new government is still being built. He has to get this government approved or he simply does not become prime minister. That is just how the process works. Because of that, I do not expect to hear anything official or public about his plans for these militia groups until after the government is fully formed and he is officially installed. Once that happens, I think we are going to start seeing real movement. There is no path to genuine stability in Iraq while these militia groups are out here running their own shadow economy, funneling money to Tehran, and terrorizing ordinary Iraqi citizens. Al-Sudani has a real shot at pulling Iraq out of a very dark place and leaving a legacy that actually means something. I do not believe for one moment that his loyalty lies with a dying Iranian regime. I could be wrong, but everything I am seeing says otherwise. Washington is not playing games here either. They have held back $500 million in proceeds from Iraqi oil sales currently sitting at the New York Federal. That money is directly tied to demands that these militias be disarmed, broken up, and brought fully under the authority of the Iraqi Prime Minister and state institutions. That is a line drawn in the sand. No compliance, no U.S. support. Period. And al-Sudani knows exactly what that means. He is already talking about setting specific dates for reintegration. But the Hezbollah-linked factions are not going quietly. They are fighting back hard. This is going to be the defining battle of his early time in office. Keep in mind, PMF factions control banks, businesses, and construction companies. They have built an entire economy that operates completely outside of Iraqi government oversight. progress on this front is probably going to be slow and steady. This will not be solved in a week or a month. But I do believe the intention is real. Al-Sudani wants and needs the full cooperation and backing of the United States government. As I said, he has to be a skilled diplomat right now and keep multiple very different interests from blowing up in his face. He still has to get through the approval process. He is not officially in yet. And on top of all of this, physical US dollar shipments are absolutely critical to keeping Iraq's cash-heavy economy functioning. Without them, Iraq is in serious trouble right now. The Central Bank of Iraq has long-term goals of dinarization, meaning they want to move away from dollar dependency altogether. But to get there, they need investor confidence and a much stronger international reputation. A government that is truly sovereign and free from militia influence will go a long way toward building that confidence. Can it happen? I genuinely believe it can, but it will take time. Al-Sudani has a 30-day window that is honestly very tight. I am not expecting any major breakthrough within the next 30 days. I could be surprised, but I think we need to let him form this government first and then really listen to what he says next. We also need to keep a close eye on what is happening in Iran, because I think we need to see that situation reach some kind of resolution before Iraq makes any major economic moves. But those moves are coming. I truly believe that. I am feeling optimistic about where this is heading. And as I have said before, I think Al-Sudani is a genuinely strong pick for this moment in history. Tell me what you think below. Do you believe he will actually follow through on demilitarization? Or do you think it is all talk? As always, stick to the facts, skip the rumors. Thanks for being here.